So I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I do have a scar on the back of my head. Now, why would that be? It kind of looks like, at least at this point, because it's pretty fresh, it kind of looks like an alien just kind of shoved a needle in my head and like injected me with alien serum, I guess. That's a good way to describe it. It's just like a little tiny slit. It's like 2 inches down by like a couple inches wide. I had a giant cyst on my head. Well, it wasn't a giant cyst. It was big enough to distort my skull a little bit, but not big enough that you'd have to be tall to notice that it was there. Like, I'm 6'3", 6'4" on a good day, or 6'4" if I'm wearing shoes. But yeah, it's kind of weird because like it just sort of like was one of the things where it's like, I'm glad I was bald. I'm glad I went bald when I was 20, because hey, I wouldn't have known that cyst was there if I wasn't bald. And you know, I could just feel it, and it like looked weird. I have before and afters on my phone, and it just makes me sad that, holy cow, my hairline fell that much. But it's weird because I used to touch it all the time, and now I'm just sitting here like, ooh, like there's nothing there anymore. But yeah, it's part of the reason for the costume. It's a little unsightly, and I think it's going to be unsightly for the rest of my life. So, you know, I mean, I hate to say that like looks are a major part of everything that you do, but looks are a major part of everything that people do. Whether good or bad, justified or warranted, I'll let you be the judge of that. But that's kind of people's thoughts. I mean, just living my 28 years, I've noticed that like the attractive people tend to have it easier, or the people who have money tend to have things easier, which is fine. I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, play with the cards you're dealt. You dealt with 7-2 offsuit. You just kind of deal with it. You know, you try to make a straight out of it. Get your 3, 4, 5, 6 on the board, and you're fine. But for those escape. But for those who maybe can't, you know, that kind of sucks. Also, for the getup, I like consistency. Like every single video on this YouTube channel, I'm gonna look like this. I'm gonna be wearing this nice shirt, where this nice jersey, which I got at Savers for $5. Heck yeah, thrift shops for the win. But yeah, I want you to be like, if you see a video with this, you're watching it on this channel. If like a year from now, this whole thing, you know, turns into something significant and I still do it, you know, just for the fun of it, you know, if I like, let's say I eventually like, I don't know, just like do collaborations or something, or if I like work with other people and I'm on their channel, I'll probably have an away jersey. Yeah, I've kind of thought about that a little bit too, just to have like an away jersey, so that way, you know, give the theme going. But yeah, you'll hear me probably yell at stuff, play a bunch of characters. It's because I kind of need to get into that zone to have like, I guess what I would consider a decent video. This is completely out of, again, me being a current accountant, you know, just gotta be in that zone. That's kind of the first topic. The second topic, nasty scar on my head, bald. Fortunately, I'm tall. You wouldn't recognize me on the street if I'm not wearing this, because it's significantly like I have what I would call serial killer eyes. I have like evil eyes. Like they are not nice. they look through your soul and are trying to pee in your Cheerios, if that kind of makes sense. So that's also a benefit to wearing glasses. I mean, I naturally game with glasses on anyways because I'm douchey like that, but you know, it comes into use here because these are like they look decent. but they're not good glasses. Sorry, glasses company. These are junky glasses because it barely looks any different than looking at a screen normally. But yeah, that's kind of why. And then also face paint, again, helps with the whole getting in the zone thing. I think how you look is how you present yourself as well. So no one would recognize me. If you saw me on the street, you wouldn't recognize me. I won't ever say my name or where I live or anything like that on here. So you won't be able to find me, which is dead on what we're looking for. That's a decent video for now, you know. Just another quick rambling while I travel the Via Infinito. Yeah, I guess I'll be right back. Maybe I'll make this into like a series where I just did like a whole bunch of recordings and thoughts one day, and then maybe like a month or two from now, when I'm still kind of making the YouTube channel, I'll just have another day of like 4 or 5 thoughts, and then we'll make that into like a series and just see how things have changed over time. I'll like maybe react to this footage or something like that, but I don't know. That sounds like a decent idea.